This actually is what I would consider the quintessential DXPEDITION location.
The CY9C base is on the site of an abandoned lighthouse on St. Paul Island. The island is about 3 miles long and 15 miles off the north tip of Cape Breton, Nova Scotia. It has a little history.
We don't know. We think there's maybe over 350 wrecks. 150 years of the French. After that, the British, and then now the St. Lawrence Seaway. So everything in the Great Lakes has to come by here.
It's actually the kind of location that we look for. It's uninhabited. It's isolated.
Family of seals. Italy Zulu 5, Canada Mike Lima 5-9.
Our goal here is to make as many contacts around the world with ham radio operators, and that includes hams in Japan, New Zealand, Australia. We're effectively about 125 feet above the water here, and the antenna is just so effective.
JAs are just starting to come through here on 17. Maybe we'll get that opening, the 9-10 o'clock opening that we had in 2016. I hope so.
Everyone else stop. Is Italy Kilo 2, is that Hotel Kilo Nancy? Hotel Kilo Nancy?
What's the beauty of the FT8?
It gets through where other things can't. We're hitting rates of about 130 an hour.
That's 130 contacts now.
An hour, yeah.
We're basically on a rock surrounded by cliffs and water.
So really the only practical way in and out of here for us is via helicopter. It's an Airbus H120, 5 passengers, driven by a 500 shaft horsepower jet engine. The flying is really amazing. I mean, I love the changing colors of the water. I love the exotic terrain.
Nothing like a pizza delivery on an uninhabited island, right?
How about that? How about that service? Wow.
It's just cool that we can talk to satellites. Victor Echo 9, Charlie Bravo. Hey Dave, you're Fox Nancy 97. These satellites, the ones we use, are low Earth orbiting, which means they're constantly going around the Earth. And there's only so big of a footprint, so when they pass, they, only certain areas lit up at the same time. So what you do is you take it in something like this, just an antenna rotor and an antenna, and then when the satellite comes overhead, it tracks the antenna, and while it's tracking, you talk to the guys on the other side.
And what we have right here is the 2 meter and 6 meter stations. So over here we have 6 meters. We're running FT8 right now terrestrially, just working EA8 to 100 watts. Over here we have 2 meters. We're doing moon bounce right now. We got our azimuth and elevation rotator here for the moon array. And if you look here, you'll see these are all the signals coming off the moon right now. We're decoding off the moon. all these signals here in the pan adapter. So we've worked on the moon this morning, so the moon's only been up for maybe half hour. We worked CT1, HZE, RX1AS, ZS1LS.
For non-ham people, what countries?
So that's Portugal, Russia, and South Africa on 2 meters.
All off the moon.
All off the moon.
We need to, probably told you we need to check 10 fairly early on. I like the challenge and just working with the team, you know, the camaraderie with the team members.
So after the 2019 expedition, St. Paul's Island, weather has been well, everybody's been good, and the ghosts, I haven't been here, but I'm pretty sure nobody's been haunted. A little static on the radio, maybe.
They chased the FT8 guys off. That's what it is, it's ghosts.
How is that for a sunset?
Yeah, that is pretty awesome.
Fantastic. It was just an unbelievable experience. Great weather, reasonable propagation, and most importantly, just a fantastic team.
It was a pleasure.
Thanks so much.
Thanks again,
man.
That was fun.
You're the best.
Awesome.